come from land under. Women glow and men thunder. Come on, Ty! Yeah! Oh no! Come on, Ty! You're the brawler. Come on, Ty! You can do it! Go, go! Come on! Not enough. Looks like GAMROT wants to make a statement.
Nice right hand.
Come on, Dan!
He's one of the toughest guys.
Go, Dan! Go, Dan! Yeah! Come on! Come on! Come on! Ah, GAMROT. Ah, shit. Look, I was looking at the time. Okay. Wow, that was incredible. Oh, let's go! Now what? Yeah! I'm a bit fired up now. Woo! Yeah! Buddy! Yes, you listen! Oh, no, that ain't gonna work. Yep, give him a nice elbow. Dan! Knock him out! Yeah! Dan's tired. Yeah! Dropped him with body shot, baby! Woo! Why is he laughing? God, that was just a dog too. That's not gonna work, Dan. Ah! Dan's looking at the clock. He's tired. Come on, you're a better striker than him. Woo! Oh, nice one. That was really. Nah, that's it though. Who knows who won that? GAMROT might have just won. That was awesome. I think if that went 5 rounds, Dan would win. More convincingly, but who knows who's won.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. Big Beatty scores the contest. 29-28, GAMROT. Mark Christie scores it. 29-28, Booker. And Beck Cartlett scores the contest. 29-28 for the winner by split decision. Dan!
What? Oh man!
Wow, what chaos!
Oh my god, that's nuts. I kind of felt like GAMROT might have maybe done a tiny bit more, but who knows? People got their beers. That's so cute. Oh, I want them both to win. But Kai's coming off 2 losses, Astro Boy's coming off 1 title loss. ERCEG early and Kai Kara France later. Woo! This is such a cool matchup! Okay. It's only 3 rounds. It's just too pretty for Kai to be fighting. It's gonna favor ERCEG. Oh, Kai got him! Oh! That's how the Japanese commentators work. When I watch Ippo, they're like, oh, look! Whoa! Kai's prepared. ERCEG's gonna want to take him down soon. Switch pressure in this fight now. Okay. Still point being tense. Aye! What's up with this pressure? I can't take it. Whoa! Come on, ERCEG! Grab him! Woo! Oh, lucky boy! Ah, Kai got him! I thought he won!
That was early.
Oh, whoa! ERCEG, I knew we shouldn't have had the quick turnaround, but easy for me to say sitting here. Amazing. Bittersweet. Child of the universe! Child of the universe! Let's go, Izzy! Woo! See, Izzy wears the gold the best. Damn, he chose some really cool shorts. Well, Izzy's turned up. God, he's getting beat a lot.
Well, finally, Izzy's getting the support that he
Yeah.
What will happen?
At least DDP has character, you know, and he's his own person.
Is it because of his striking or is it
Yeah, DDP seems very, very relaxed. He looked so tense before, like at the weigh-in and stuff, at the ceremony weigh-in, he looked so tense, but now he looks cool as a breeze. He looks like a light heavyweight. Ah, he's such a big walrus. Come on, Izzy, you got your work cut out for you. Oh, this table tape music is shit. He's a big walrus. Good luck knocking him out, Izzy. He's a Hulk of a man. Alright, let's go! Go, Izzy! Ha. Nice! Why is he playing into Izzy's game? Oh, he's probably trying to do that for the first round. Kick him right in the guts! Ah! Yes! Nice, Izzy! Come on, Izzy! Don't get complacent! Whoa! Gotta calm down! You're in control, Izzy! You've seen it all! Watch out! Stay in control. Keep moving. He's gonna try and catch you on the end of a combo. I just warned you! Yes! Ah, yeah. That is wonderful. Because DRICUS can. Ah, shit! Go, Izzy! Get up!
Has he even been taken down before?
Not like that. This is not a good position, Izzy, you guys!
Why did you allow... Oh,
He can't be flattened out! He has to get up! You have to tripod. Oh, this is gonna end now. It's over. Oh, get up! Let's go, Izzy! Let's go, Naja! Oh, body shot, you little... Naja! What curry lasts, or whatever he says. Let's go! Let's go! The last style bender. Let's go, Izzy! You punish this! Oh, I gotta calm down. Izzy just knocked him the down.
I don't know if he did.
He did, but he didn't notice because he fell over at the same time.
I feel like it was the end.
He's f***ing hurt. Come on, Izzy, get up. You knock this out now. Come on, Arthur. What a grimy fighter DRICUS is.
Because Izzy landed a fair bit this round.
Izzy knocked him out. Izzy essentially knocked him out, unless I'm going crazy.
genius?
Okay, I'm gonna see
What's the
what
walrus?
happens.
Is that the...
That's the
like
really
a,
big
like a
seal.
whale?
The walrus is a big seal with the tusks.
Oh, that's right.
It's a giant. It's a giant seal. But I say walrus because he just seems like he's so big and muscular and heavy that it's going to be very hard to move him. So he seems so big.
DC thinks it was a good run for DRICUS.
It was.
I thought that Izzy landed a fair bit.
The DRICUS took over at the end. Doesn't matter. Izzy couldn't get out at the end. That's the problem. Now he has to worry about the wrestling. He's got to really knuckle down in this round. Adrenaline dump. Adrenaline, yeah. I just thought Izzy was gonna win. Come on, Izzy, he's taking this round off because he needs to regain energy. Take advantage of it. Armpit kick, that doesn't mean anything. Lovely. Come on, wake up, Izzy! Shit, could have been hurt. No, Izzy's hurt. He's hurt, he's slow, he's been hurt. Come on, Izzy, wake up! You have to knock him out now, Izzy. Come on, Izzy! See, he's not off. Izzy! Get up! Get up! If he's gonna hit you, punish him for it. Whoa! Uppercut! Ooh. No, Izzy's slowing down a lot. God, I can't bear to watch this. Or Izzy slowed down a lot. Now they're just slogging. Come on, wake up! What is this? Izzy's slowed down a fair bit. He's hurt. Izzy! Be careful! You're leaving yourself wide open! This is the battle of the ego. They're throwing out their technique now. Oh my god, these two. Whoa, luckily. Izzy was hurt. One big, long combination will be enough to probably knock him out. Come on, Izzy. You can't take your pants off yet, DDP.
Oh my god, did you see that camera work?
I don't know what that was. That was the weirdest transition. Go, Izzy! Go, Izzy! I get up again with my broken body. Come on, Izzy! Go to the body. Woo! Who's the last style bender? Don't get lazy. Calm down. Alright, can't calm down. Don't walk back. No. Don't get too Nice, Izzy. Come on, Izzy. You've been doing so good. For sake, Izzy. Place it! Oh, shit! Izzy got complacent. Ow. Oh well. Good fight. Oh well. I saw it happening. Oh well. Goodbye. Oh, hey guys. First of all, thanks for watching. This is my initial thoughts after the event. Obviously, I really wanted Izzy to win. I got sucked into all the emotions that were happening. Yeah, I fell for the bait. I've been a fan of Izzy. I watched him become champion in Melbourne, so I do have a special kind of appreciation for him, except for when he's fighting Sean, obviously, but I just really wanted to see him win. I guess I let the emotions get the better of me. DRICUS du Plessis is a monster. He is good everywhere, and I could just tell as the fight was progressing that Izzy was getting a little bit complacent with the defense at the end of the combos that DDP was throwing. I think either Izzy wasn't aware because he got hurt, either that or Izzy just was a little complacent. I don't know, it's hard to know, but I think Izzy's just over it now, and if he is retiring, then I think it's probably a good call for him, just because I think he's been there, done that, and I was sort of wondering what motivation he'll get from this, but it's good to see him and DRICUS have really good sportsmanship. It was a really good fight while it lasted as well. It was really good. DRICUS du Plessis, yeah, like I said, he's just good everywhere. He's a new breed of fighter, and he's going to be hard to beat now. Even the rematch of Sean, as much as I love Sean, I think DRICUS he's just looking for every opportunity to win in anywhere you go. A lot like Charles Oliveira, he's so threatening on the ground and on the feet, and he won't give in. And I just think that's going to be very hard to beat now. So yeah, mixed emotions, but DRICUS is a beast, an absolute beast. And Izzy's just given so much to the sport, and to a lot of people. So it was a good fight. It was a really good fight. It's too fresh in my mind to really say more than that. Oh, I'm getting hot now. Again, God damn it, calm down. No, I mean, what can I say? Izzy had a lot of success in that fight, but I just think DRICUS hit him with something, and I don't think DRICUS realized that he had Izzy hurt. Either he gassed out or he didn't realize, and then I don't know whether Izzy quite was with it ever since then. So I think it's a good time for Izzy to leave now. It seems that he just has given everything he can, and yeah, I mean, it was nice to see the makeup at the end. It's always nice, but I just went on a roller coaster there. But yeah, you just kind of hope to get one last big win out of a superstar, but in reality, the sport doesn't really work that way, and it's just insane how quickly this sport turns around legends in a few years, and the fact that Izzy was on top for so long is remarkable. So respect to both guys. That was amazing. Let's have a bit of this too, shall we? Yeah, the co-main event. So I thought Kai might be able to win this later on, but what he did and catching ERCEG off guard was very clever and very unexpected, even though I thought, this is a risky fight for ERCEG because of the quick turnaround, and I thought he may be quite vulnerable in this fight, and I think it kind of shown that in this fight. But Kai was really good, just catching ERCEG off rhythm. Obviously, I have to rewatch it. It's very, it just happened not that long ago. It's very shocking. I love both these fighters, and it was hard to see one of them lose because they're both so likable. But I think out of both of them, maybe Kai needed this a little more. I'm very happy for him. Disappointed for ERCEG. It's a massive win for Kai, and I think he kind of needed it to still be relevant. What can I say? Obviously, it's a bit disappointing for ERCEG, but I think anyone who takes a major loss after a title fight really needs to take a bit of time, especially the weight cuts. That's probably why he fell, because he was probably weak after all the weight cuts he's had. I still think Kai fought a really smart game, and it looked like ERCEG was starting to find his rhythm, but Kai just got in there and dropped him. That's all I have to say on that one. God, it's just so fresh. It's hard to know what's going on, right? We've had so much excitement. MATEUSZ, GAMROT, and Dan Hooker. I was giving Dan Hooker a very big chance to win this, and the fight played out the way I thought it would. I did underestimate GAMROT a little bit in this fight, and I actually thought GAMROT maybe did a little bit more in the end to win this fight. So I did pick GAMROT to win just from activity and all the different things he was doing in the fight. I have to rewatch it. It was very close and it was amazing. And of course I wanted Dan to win, but I did feel like perhaps it should have gone to GAMROT. Would have to rewatch it. But for Dan Hooker, damn, he's really rebuilt himself. Remember, not too long ago, people were saying he was washed like Tony Ferguson. He's getting better. And MATEUSZ, he fought like an animal. That was a really great fight. But I'll have to go back and rewatch that one because I do feel like GAMROT maybe did a little bit more to win those rounds. I'll be interested to see what everyone else thinks, so let me know. God, I can't believe all these fights just happened. TAI TUIVASA and JAIRZINHO ROZENSTRIKE. This is the fight I really got wrong. I thought TAI would do really well against JAIRZINHO, but from watching the fight from the first round, I realized TAI's fighting this. Technically, he's fighting JAIRZINHO's fight. So that's kind of what happened. TAI did have some moments, but I just think it was a little bit too late. And if he'd gone off fighting like the old Tui, I think that's kind of what he needed to do to win this fight. So sucks for Tui. That's now 5 losses in a row. I still think he can turn this around sometime because he is such a star. He just needs a tune-up fight at this stage if he wants to keep doing this. Carlos PRATES and Li Jingliang the Leech. This is a pick. I think I picked Carlos to win in the second round. Although I thought Leech looked quite well composed and put together and fast, if I remember correctly, in the first round. PRATES was just too slick, but the damage that Leech absorbed, and then it was too much. It was much like how Gagey and Max Holloway went. And Max just piled on the damage and then he just fell. Quite impressive performance by PRATES. Have a little look at the other fights too, because they were pretty good. Let's have a look. Junior Taffer and Volta Walker. Yeah, that was interesting because the verbal tap, that's something that doesn't really happen, and maybe some fighters don't know that if they scream that counts as a verbal tap. You think the fighters should know all of these rules, but it's hard to know. I mean, how can you remember everything when you're caught up in everything in the middle of a fight? That was entertaining though, to see Taffer slap Walker. That was kind of fun. Josh Coolabau and Ricardo Ramos. I didn't get to watch all of this fight, but I did think that perhaps... I was actually surprised because the parts I was watching, Coolabau seemed to be winning and edging it out, so I was a little surprised to hear that. Maybe that was the fight where they changed the judge. I can't remember. Casey O'Neill. Casey O'Neill looked really good. She's definitely looking way more comfortable out there. So that was a really great performance for her. Maybe not the most memorable fight, but I think for her that's probably the best thing that could have happened. It was over Luana Santos, and Jack Jenkins had a really just dominant, bullyish kind of win over Herbert Burns. Kind of what I expected, but it's always fun to see a fighter quit like mentally and just give up and then can't get up again. That was really cool. Tom Nolan, really good fight for him. Coming over some adversity in that fight. He just couldn't get Alex Reyes out. Similar to Casey O'Neill, a really good experience for him because all of his fights have ended in the first round. Song Kanang. God, I can't remember that fight. And Jesus Aguilar. Oh, yeah, catching the young Aussie with a sneaky submission guillotine. The first fight of the night. Yeah, that was clever. But usually something that wouldn't quite work. So quite impressive. I can't believe it. I just started watching these fights and now they're all over. But thanks for coming by. Thanks for watching and the support, and let me know what you thought of the fights. It's so cool. This was such a good event. Bittersweet for many of my favorite fighters. For me personally as a fight fan, very bittersweet. Bit of conflict of interest with a lot of my favorite fighters. I think when this fight was first announced, I was kind of leaning a bit more towards DRICUS, like wanting to support him because I have no idea. Sometimes, we just gravitate to a fighter for whatever reason. And then I really sided with Izzy once he got emotional. But it was good to see, you could really see that DRICUS cared about Izzy after the fight. Interesting. DRICUS is interesting. There's so much we don't know about him. He's very mysterious. He keeps a lot to himself emotionally. And Izzy, I hope he just goes off and enjoys the rest of his life. We don't need to see him again. He's done enough. I'm going to leave it at that. Thanks for coming round and see you around the traps. Bye. Okay, this is a bonus segment. Eternal MMA, for anyone who watched Eternal MMA, that's Australia's leading or most well-known fight promotion. And they had a few title fights on the night before, last night. And I have a few things to say, so I just want to touch on that. The main event, I didn't actually get to see Dimps Gillies versus Seb Soleil. I think Seb came on top on that one, but I haven't watched that fight yet. So even though that was the main event, I fell asleep and I don't have anything to say on that one. But congrats to Seb Soleil, who wins the featherweight championship. Okay, the co-main event. Now this was a big one because it was Harry Webb's first fight, and he's meant to be one of the biggest upcoming talent stars in Australian mixed martial arts. So he's a lightweight and he's 4-0, and he was meant to just buzzsaw through his opponent, but his opponent, Smiling Assassin David Martinez, had to pull out because he had a bad weight cut. So we get this replacement guy in called Kevin KOPHAMEL. Sorry, I don't know how to say his name. And this guy, Kevin, absolutely brings it to him in a 5-round war, I think, making this guy look like an average fighter who's meant to just buzzsaw through everyone and be the next Conor McGregor. So Kevin KOPHAMEL absolutely, I think, takes Harry Webb through the blender. And they both do. It's a very close fight, but I think Kevin edges it out. And what happens? Oh, they have to give it to Harry Webb because he's the hot prospect. He's signed an exclusive contract to Eternal, and it would be embarrassing if he loses now. I do have to rewatch that fight, but I felt very strongly that Kevin came on top and ended up dominating Harry Webb. It's hard to know, but I just felt like the judges were a little biased, and I felt like, oh shit, it's going to be a disaster if he loses. And a few people around, I won't mention any names, looked really stressed that Harry hadn't performed because they invested a lot of money perhaps in him. I mean, it's hard to say at this level, but it felt that way. I just hope that Kevin KOPHAMEL, even though I can't say his name, I really hope he has respect, but I mean, he can't get this win back now. He's only had 2 fights, but he's so talented. He upsets this unicorn guy, and he doesn't get his flowers, and I thought he won. So that really pissed me off for these fighters. A win or a loss could mean the end of their career, so I got a bit annoyed, and I just hope that something can... I mean, I'm sure good will come out of the fight for both guys, but I think that Kevin was robbed. But maybe I was half asleep, I don't know. Maybe it was just such a... Nah, he won. Anyway, I won't go on about that, but I was very angry. Wow! So that was for the lightweight title. Frank Jankowski versus Colton KIELBASA for the Australian Flyweight Championship. That was a great fight just because the American who was fighting our Australian guy, Frank, fought really well, was wrestling, was just dominating, and then it looked like the younger guy in Frank was just gonna give in, and he came out and he kneed him in the head, so that was good. God, this is a lot to recap without me writing notes. ROD COSTA versus Justin Van Heerden 3. I thought in that fight that Rod actually put in a bit more effort than Justin, but I think Justin got the decision. I felt like Justin really needed this win because he was the featherweight champion in Eternal. He went to another organization and had a fight there and won. Then he lost an important fight, I think. And then he came back. So he really needed to put on a display here, and I don't really think he showcased anything extra, anything new. Rod is a tough guy, and he is a bit of a veteran now, but he needed to do more than that, I think, to really create an impression on any of the matchmakers in the UFC. I even think that Rod could have even won that fight. So yeah, that one didn't quite sit right with me. I think the judges in general got a few fights wrong last night and today at the UFC. Jack Becker and Aguilera. That was pretty good, showcase for Jack. For anyone who doesn't know Jack Becker, he came up at the same time as Jack Maddalena. He was a reigning champion in the lightweight division alongside Jack Della, who was doing his thing in the welterweight division, and it kind of felt like they were both going to be doing really well in the UFC, but unfortunately Jack Becker broke his leg and he was out for a while, obviously, to recuperate. But since then, he's had a slow build. He's had a couple of losses on his return, but he's also had some really good wins. He's just been slowly rebuilding. So it was a solid win for him. Nothing too spectacular. He did get the finish, but I would like to see him get a shot, though, just because of all the adversity he's been through, and perhaps on the new level of talent, he will actually flourish again. Yeah, that was the main card for Eternal. Yeah, sorry, I need to get better at covering Eternal because there's just less stats. I just hope that, that lightweight title championship, I really feel like Kevin KOPHAMEL was robbed. And just because someone is meant to win doesn't mean they should win. But having said that, I will rewatch it and wish the best for all of these fighters. Yeah, so that's about it from me today. Thanks again, and see you around traps. Take care. Till next time.